Medical practice owners, did you know that there is a really simple strategy that you can use to get anywhere between 20 and 100 new patients every single month into your practice with zero ad spend, zero sales, and zero maintenance? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's extremely exciting. Okay, here it is. Every single month in your exact city, there's literally going to be between 100 to potentially thousands of people every single month that want your exact services so badly that they go onto Google and they actually search for these services. And these people, what they do is they look at the results and they see who shows up. And depending on who shows up, they click on one of those websites. And if when they land on the website looks good, these people end up calling those exact practices and scheduling new appointments as easy as that. And there's literally hundreds, if not thousands of these people every single month. Now, you know that this is true. You know that this isn't magic because that's actually what you do, guys. This is what people do in 2026 when they want to hire a local business. You either did it because of a referral, and if you don't have a referral, you go to Google. So it's simple, it's easy, and it's where all the actual customers go. Now, there is one messed up thing that you probably don't know. And what that is basically is that you might think that right now you're like, okay, well on Google, I feel like I'm getting some exposure. Google must take the practices in my area and balance them out. I bet I have some visibility. Maybe I have 10% or 5%, but I bet I'm getting my fair share. But the really messed up thing, and this is the thing that surprises people, and this is how we can grow medical practice so quickly, is that Google is the exact opposite of that. Google is winner takes all. So actually when you go on Google, there's going to be between 5 and 10 practices in your city, depending on how big your city is, and they're going to get 90% of the exposure. And those are going to be largely the same for your entire city, because it's not spread out, it's not even. Google picks its favorites. We call it the Google Favorites Club, and those are the ones that show up. And if you've ever been on Google, you know this. You don't go to page 2 of Google, right? You look at the first few results, you click on a few websites, and only if you don't find anything that you already like will you happen to jump, to go after many websites. But a lot of times for basic services, they're not clicking on more than a few websites, guys. So if you're not a part of the Google Services Club, the Google Favorites, you are not showing up. Okay, now here's the other thing to think about this. If these guys are in the Google Favorites Club, these 5, 10 practices in your city, depending on how many new patients there are in your city that are Googling every single month, these guys, without spending any money on ads, without putting in any work, a lot of times without even offering a better service than the competitors, a lot of times the people ranking on Google are not the ones with the best service. They're just sitting there and they're collecting anywhere between 20, 50, 100 plus new patients every single month just because they happen to be showing up on Google. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I used to work at some really big SEO agencies. I've worked at a bunch of different SEO agencies, but recently I've focused in specifically on medical. So what I've been doing is I've been taking dozens of medical practices and I do exactly this. I get them to show up number 1, 2, and 3 in their respective cities for the best search terms that they could possibly rank for. I've had so much success, guys. I'm going to post a video below this where I actually show you how my medical practices are ranking. I'm not exaggerating to you when I tell you that literally all of the medical practices that I work with rank in position 1, 2, or 3 for all of the major keywords in their entire city. They show up number 1, 2, or 3 in ChatGPT, and we show up in neighboring cities. So I've mastered this down to an art. Now I want to help you rank for your number 1 keyword 100% free, risk-free. Okay, so here's my offer. Right now, if you're not in the Google Favorites Club, meaning if you typed in the number 1 keyword in your city and you didn't see your practice, I'm going to help you show up here at the top of Google really quickly, 100% free. The reason that I want to do this is pretty simple. I know if I can show you that I can do this and you start getting new patients, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so awesome. I don't have to spend ads. I don't have to invest a ton of time in social media. These new patients are great. Jan said he could do this thing and he absolutely did this thing. Maybe I want to work with him and maybe I want to show up for even more search terms and get even more customers. So that's my play. And the good news is your main keyword is extremely easy. It's the easiest thing to rank for, and generally it has the fastest results. So this is my offer. Okay, so down below you're gonna see a meeting link. All you have to do is schedule a call below. This call is gonna be for your SEO optimization session, and what we'll do is we'll use that actual meeting time so I can make all the changes necessary to get you ranked at the top of Google for your number 1 keyword. When you join this call, you're going to make sure that you have access to your website, and you're going to want to make sure you have access to your Google business profile. As long as you have those 2 things, I'll be able to do everything I need during this meeting. This meeting will take between 30 minutes and an hour. That's right, in 30 minutes to an hour, we can make all the changes needed to get you in the Google Favorites Club and get you to the top of Google in your entire city. Then after the meeting is done, all I ask that you do is you keep track of the new patients that come into Google, and if I do a great job and you want even more new patients, then you can reach out to me. One last thing, guys. Everyone always says, oh, this is a special offer. Take advantage of this while you can. But I'm not joking. I never ever give this away for free. So this is a really, really big service. It leads to tons of new patients and has a ton of value. So I have plenty of medical practices that I work with. None of them are on contract. They all choose to work with me every single month, and we're ranking it for hundreds of keywords, and they pay me a lot of money. And one of the main things that I did for them, one of the biggest things I did for them early on was this exact service. So I don't usually offer this free. This is totally a special promotion. I do not know how long I will be doing this. So I encourage you, if this matters to you and you want to do it, please take advantage of it sooner rather than later, because this is a limited time thing and I do not know how much longer I will be able to do this for. With that being said, I appreciate you watching and I hope to meet you during your SEO optimization session ASAP. See you soon.